Hey guys, welcome back to the Lake Life Family channel. We are on day 4 out here in the woods. Spirits are still high.
Are they?
I think so. We're starting to get a little runny nose. Things are getting been a little
taste of home.
Yeah, a little chilly. I've got a sunburned nose just because the wind out here has been pretty brutal the last couple days. But today we spent the majority of the day fishing. Woo! Thank you, LFG, for that smoke. Trying to get a fire started.
Fire going.
You're doing so good. We pretty much took the entire day to go fly fishing. We went to the lake, we went to a pond, we went to the natural springs around the area. We went to so many different pockets trying to find fish, and we did find some fish, so if you're curious about that, go over to Lake Fork Guys channel, check that out. So right now is the start of pumpkin pie season. It is fall, the weather is starting to get chilly, and it's tradition here at the Rackley household to do pumpkin pie. Being out here in the woods is not going to... Oh, we got some fire. Good, because I'm going to need that fire to cook some pumpkin pie. Yes, you heard me right. So just because we're out here in the woods does not mean that we cannot cook a pumpkin pie.
We're going to show you guys how to cook pumpkin pie in a Dutch oven on a fire. A fire pit. That's right. We have a Dutch oven.
We have a Dutch oven.
And we have fire.
Whoa! Whoa, you're about to catch me on fire. So this morning we actually did the Dutch oven and we tried cinnamon rolls again, and they turned out even better this time. So I think we've got it pretty dialed in on temperature and the time to cook things. So we'll see about this pumpkin pie. I have a great recipe for it, so follow along. All right, so as soon as we got back to camp, I went ahead and took out my pie crust from the coolers to go ahead and thaw out, because there's nothing worse than trying to roll out some frozen dough. So step inside my kitchen. This is the ingredients that we've got. So we've got some avocado oil that we are going to spray the pie pan with. This is such a simple recipe you guys can do at home. It only has like 5 ingredients. 1 can of pumpkin puree, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. You need like a tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice, 2 eggs, and then pie crust. You can make your own. I normally make my own at home, but for right now at camp we're just gonna do the store-bought kind. So I don't know this recipe off the back of my hand, so I went ahead and made these handy dandy recipe cards. So I made a few of these at home, knowing that when I got to camp I would be like scavenging around trying to figure out, what does this recipe call for? What does this recipe call for? So I went ahead and just wrote down everything to begin with. And obviously you can see this one is the pumpkin pie. And that is what we are working with, folks. So we've got the mixing bowl, we got a pie pan, and we are gonna use the Dutch oven again.
So in here we have
pumpkin puree, sweetened condensed milk, pumpkin pie spice, and 2 eggs. Then we have our pie crust, so we're just going to pour this in there and hope we don't make a mess. I've been dropping everything the last couple days. My wrists are so sore from fly fishing today. Y'all, this morning I woke up and I thought like my wrist was sprained. And I thought it was because I slept on it funny, but I seriously think it was from fishing.
just trying to learn how to fly fish, straining those wrists.
My wrists are really weak.
Your wrists. Perfect for doing whisking though.
Yes.
Very wispy wrists that you have.
I can whisk an egg like no other. Okay, you ready? Now we're kind of on an uneven surface, so... Oh, that's going to be super important for the Dutch oven to be level.
We're going to have to level that out.
Okay, I need a flat level ground.
Okay, we're going ground level.
Okay, so I'm going to bring this up. Like, I'm scared of this step, so if we ruin this, we don't have plan B.
Be careful with those wispy wrists. Your wrists were born for doing this right here. Delicate fingers.
Okay.
Ooh,
have it
this
in
is
there.
scary.
And I'm just going to slowly...
This is scary.
Ew.
Here, I'll hold this side.
Descend. I think it's in there.
Yeah.
I think it's in there.
No, you got it. You got it, babe.
All right.
It's
so
even.
We might have a little burn spot right there, but I think it's going to be okay.
Oh, that's good. You did well.
Bring this up actually a little bit. Back down.
Well, remember, this This may not be even.
It might not.
But I think that's gonna do.
Okay.
Time for the coals.
Okay. You making me a flat spot?
Trying the best I can with Mother Earth here. So cleared out a little area where we're gonna have some airflow underneath. Trying to make it, actually I probably need that rock. Get back in there. Okay, so the idea is that we're gonna put 7 coals on the bottom, correct? Mm-hmm. And then 14 on the top, and that should give us about a 350 temperature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was a good pour.
Okay. We're getting great at this math skills.
I mean, it took me a while there. I was in caveman mode. We got 7 coals underneath.
Very careful with that.
That's going right here.
Oh, that's not level.
That's why we need to bring the rock back. Mr. Rock is going back in here.
You're pouring all that pie out.
It's fair.
It's not too bad.
It's fair and decent. Let's have a look. It's gonna be okay. Now we need to put 14 on top. This is what makes it an oven. It's because we're cooking from top and bottom. So we're getting some circulation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
12, 13, 14.
All right, and that should give us an oven effect at 350. What's our time?
Let's do a timer of 15 minutes. And at about 8 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and rotate it. So we've actually found that, obviously, closer to the fire cooks faster. So with the cinnamon rolls I did this morning that turned out perfect, I flipped, or I like swiveled it to where it was cooking 8 minutes on one side of the fire, and then I turned it and cooked 8 minutes on the other side of the fire, and they turned out all the way around perfectly golden deliciousness. So let's see what this pumpkin pie does.
Some things every time too, and having it level is key. So if you can go ahead beforehand and have like rocks placed to kind of balance out where there's a tripod on the bottom, there's 3 legs, where that's going to be. That's another learning lesson. So hey, learning as we go. I think this one's gonna be good though, babe. 15 minutes, let's check it.
Right, while we wait for this delicious pie. So what we've been doing every day is checking in with each other and we've been doing our highs and lows.
Oh yeah.
And talking about our highs and lows. I think it's time. So we talk about, we sit down at the campfire every night and we go, what was your high and low of the day? Just to kind of check in with each other. So honey?
What do you want to start with?
Let's start with your high. Get them jazzed up.
Oh man, I think the high was, well, the high for me was watching you have some tenacity about the fly fishing.
Oh, yeah?
Like not giving up. It was difficult. We had a nice, calm, perfect morning, and I was like, oh, this is a perfect opportunity for Steph to like learn how to cast, without the wind. And you got it down, and then it started getting windy, and it was getting a little frustrating, and I was like, she's gonna give up. It's done. But you just kept going. And then you had some follows and got excited.
Yeah.
And then we fished all 3 different situations, a pond, a lake, and streams. And, I saw you get excited about everything. So that was my high for the day, which was it was a long running high. It was great. It was outdoor greatness. And then my low, probably running out of water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've run out of water here at camp. So when I went down this morning and I actually saw the trout swimming, I got excited about that. But I also saw like a lot of algae floating in the lake, and I was like, ugh, I don't want to filter our water from right here. So we filled up a big water bottle, a Gatorade bottle, like your canteen with dirty water, and we filtered that, and now we got some clean water so we can drink it and brush our teeth. But that was the low.
Yeah. All good things.
All good things. It was a great day.
At least your low, we fixed that and we got water now.
We fixed that. My high actually might be this pumpkin pie. I don't know.
Turns
But
out.
right now, it's you getting after the fishing. That was exciting for me.
Okay, let's see. I don't know. That feels like a very short 15 minutes, but let's check her. We can always put her back in. Oh, she's not ready?
Not ready at all.
Not ready. I think we're doing okay, but I think in about 2 minutes I'm gonna flip her again because we've got a nice fire going on that side. So let's give her 2 more minutes and we'll do another check-in.
While we smell that delicious pine coming off that down tree by the fire, what's your highs and lows?
Oh, my turn. I would say my high would probably be I caught a trout on a fly today, even though he was pretty small. It was really cool, and I had a lot of fun. Like, I have a ton more respect now for fly fishermen. You know, I see it in movies, and I'm like, oh, it looks so fun. You get out there, and you're like, well, this is a lot of work. That would be my high. Low, it was pretty darn cold this morning.
Oh yeah.
It was so cold that like we didn't even want to get up even when like the sun came in.
How cold was it?
It was like 25, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was.
The water was frozen.
Yeah, we were almost expecting to come out of our tent to see snow. Thank goodness you brought a heater, and we stayed cozy pretty much all night. So, but yeah, it was just that early morning. It was pretty rough until the sun came out. But yeah, that was not too bad of a low. If that's my low.
Going in with the flip method.
My face is hot. My face is burning.
Oh, sideways. Going sideways on it.
All right, guys, so we have checked this thing so
14
many
times.
times.
5 minutes later, 5 minutes later, 5
5
minutes
more
later.
minutes. But I think right now I'm going to go ahead and take it out. So it looks a little burned on the edges, but the middle part is perfect. And I think it's going to be good.
We think.
We think.
It's like a Christmas present.
Yeah, you never know.
It's like that one from like the relative you don't really talk to that often.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it could be something really good. The wrapping is great. And you open it up and you're like, All right, we're going to let this cool down. So I'm going to take the lid off, take it inside, let it kind of cool down for a sec. And then
Smells good.
we will try it.
This is the perfect complement to the chili and cornbread.
It kind of looks like cornbread.
But it's a pumpkin.
Oh.
Now we don't have the accoutrements that normally go along with pumpkin pie, but this is camp style.
Yeah.
So I'll probably take those sunglasses off now.
Yeah.
Sun is going away. How are we doing in here?
Okay. So like the edges right here don't look burned at all. So I think that's perfect.
That crust looks nice,
right?
actually.
So we'll just have to pluck away at the edges, but I think the inside is going to be perfect. Like, look at the
I
texture.
don't know. You've said perfect a lot of times. You might be hyping this up here.
The texture is like spongy. That's exactly what you want. You don't want it to be hard like cornbread, but you don't want it to be like soupy.
Okay, so I don't know any of that. I just know how to eat it. So this is good information for everybody.
Honey,
spongy is the feel.
spongy. I hope you are ready for some campfire goodness.
Oh, yeah, babe. All right, so we let it cool in here.
Yeah, we're gonna let it cool.
And we're gonna heat up our chili
Chili.
and cornbread, and then we will feast on the pumpkin deliciousness.
We did good today. Teamwork. I feel like we are such a good team out here.
Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work over at the Lake Life family. Subscribe.
We've got some
Okay,
chili going.
Yeah, so
Throwing that chili.
this is chili from yesterday that you made.
So it's leftovers. Even better the second day. And we've got some cornbread warming up over here.
I think that was my favorite meal of the trip.
Yeah, that was.
Besides the cinnamon rolls, special treat. But that right there, after a long day, just burning calories, do you good every time. But let's try this pie first.
Yes.
Can we try the pie first and then eat the chili, please?
Let's try this pumpkin pie first. Dessert before dinner. That's what camp should be about.
It's like life, baby.
Let's try. Obviously going for the best part right here.
Serve yourself first. The chef gets the first slice.
That roll.
Oh my gosh, that does look nice.
Right? Oh, get that little piece in there. That's perfect.
You know when you make that noise, it's good.
I'm so
Yes.
proud of myself.
Yes, you did
Oh my
it.
gosh.
Look at that. Wow, that's no kitchen. That's straight up campfire.
That is. Okay, taste test it.
All right.
Okay.
I think I'm the better taste tester.
You might be.
You always say, I taste the
It's pretty
cinnamon.
good. But you know what? This is my pie. I'm going first.
Going with a spoon. Still hot?
Perfect temperature.
Really? How are we doing?
The pie crust is cooked perfectly. I keep saying that, but there's no other words.
You did do it.
It's flaky.
I'm like, I can't even believe that wasn't out of an oven.
I know. Dutch oven, baby. No, but the bottom, like, there's no burnt flavor. It's not. Let's just show the bottom of that. Can you see the bottom of that?
Wow.
Not burned.
Oh my gosh, you're a master. So we've never done pumpkin pie with. I mean, this was first time. Never done a pumpkin pie with a campfire, so.
But
incredible.
Easiest recipe is 5 ingredients. It was just that pumpkin puree, condensed milk, egg, pumpkin pie spice, and the pumpkin crust. So.
In 40 minutes. It was not
basically
20.
40 minutes.
It turned out to be 40 minutes with the coals and stuff that we had. Do you taste anything different with it being in the Dutch oven or campfire? Yes,
You ready
please.
for a bite?
Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Super smooth, buttery, crispy, flaky. Like, that is on fire.
You
Pumpkin
are a better
pie.
taste tester than I am. Like, it tastes pretty good.
That is on fire. Wow. Wow, we have to eat that whole thing, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we have no backup. We have to eat that whole thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay.
So we're going to enjoy this first, and then go
amazing.
have a bowl of chili.
Yeah. Okay, we're only coming out here for purposes of lighting to close out the video. I am ready to get in that pumpkin pie. This is torturous for me, but make sure to check out OSG's recipe on her blog. Link down below if you want to check out how to do that. And obviously this is the first time for us, but I think we nailed it. So if you want to follow that same exact recipe with the coals, fire, everything, it is good. We've got one more day here in the just amazing mountains of Colorado. This has been such a great experience. I am so excited to be able to share this with you and of course always with you guys. So if you want to stay tuned, make sure to subscribe right here to the channel. We will see you right back here in the great outdoors on the next one.